Hey guys, today's topic is at the opposite of the last live I did on my Facebook, which was about procrastination. So today it's about taking action and actually do the hell down what you're supposed to do. So I started my day chatting with one of my friends, and then a couple of minutes ago I just had in a conversation with another friend of mine, and I think that was definitely the topic of the day. So I want to share with you some kind of like thoughts, because I just hear too much people finding freaking excuses. And I was really good at that a couple of months ago. And I actually remember my ex-boyfriend telling me, "Fanny, you're making excuses." And I was so upset against him for just saying that, because I was like, dude, I'm like doing whatever I can to actually make it happen, so you can say I'm making excuses. But actually I was upset because I knew it was like kind of real. And for me, excuses was like something really like with a really like bad meaning and really kind of like mean and rude. But actually this is the best thing, because when you're like aware about the number of excuses you can just create in a day, you'll be amazed. Because when people tell me I'm not creative, I have no imagination, you know what, just pay attention of what is going on in your head and you'll find you're probably one of the best at being creative and just find awesome excuses. And so my friend told me I would like to do videos like you do. And but he was like, yeah, you know, like I'm not as pretty as you, and I don't have this like cute French accent, because there is some haters definitely hating my accent, but there is others saying, okay, the French accent is like kind of cute, and that's great. Like, I mean, and I was like, is it a kind of like excuses? Because there is much prettier girl than me, and there is girls with like better accent than me, and there is like girls that are actually more confident than me, and there is girls blah 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 that could actually be used as excuses so I don't do those kind of videos. But actually I hate losing, and this kind of like daily video challenge started with one of my friends, a really good friend of mine, who tell me, I challenge you to do one video per day. And because I hate losing, I'm like, it just makes me sick. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this freaking challenge because I just love it. So if you need to take action, an accountability partner that actually challenge you, I don't know, if you can find the motivation, just like stop for like 5 minutes and find this motivation. Find those things that will drive you like crazy and just make you wake up in the morning. I just remember, I think it was one of Tony Robbins' show, and it was like, why, like, how is it possible that your little nephew or little, like, I don't know, brother or sister is actually kicking your ass at playing video games? And I just love this example. Why? Because he knows the way to exactly go from point A to point B without being killed. And why you're like zero compared to this little kid, like probably 10 years or 20 years less than you? Like you're like as smart as this little boy. You're like probably even smarter because you have the experience, the life experience. You can just adjust your strategies and stuff. But you're zero when it comes to video games. Why? Because you don't have any training, and the training make things easier. So my friend told me, oh my gosh, you have a lot of charisma in front of the camera. You're like super confident and stuff. Just go and check my first video. I just hated it. And even probably, I think this one is like the 22 video now. And I was zero. Like, I just hated it. I hated my voice. I hated the way I was, the energy I was like giving in front of my camera. Because talking to like a camera instead of like someone in front of you, you have to like imagine there is like people looking at you. And I was zero. But it doesn't mean I used that as an excuse to just stop the challenge. I was just keep going. And I'm going to explain in a couple of minutes why everything is related to Facebook ads, because the challenge is to link everything to Facebook ads, and you're going to be amazed. So yes, everybody's like really good at finding excuses, but if you train enough in a daily basis, you're going to get better. Like this little boy, like me in front of my camera, like everybody, I swear God, just start somewhere. Start where you are. I'm actually in France, in my parents' house, and I'm starting somewhere. Because I have this like big picture, this big vision I want to go, and I don't care about what people think. Yeah, I'm living in my parents' house, and I mean, Apple started in a garage. Like, everything can like started somewhere, like even the most like atypical places you can even imagine. So just start where you are, do all the things you can to actually reach your goal. Find this little thing you can do in a daily basis to actually reach this last like situation, like I don't know, context, like lifestyle, lifestyle, yeah, you have in your mind, and just stop finding excuses. You're bad at something, get better. You don't know something, that's not an excuse. You will never know everything. So just start to learn this skill you're like missing in your plan, or ask someone else who actually mastered this skill to help you out, or just hire someone who is really good at what is he doing and just focus on your strength. So yeah, I'm like, same, this video is not perfect, but I don't care, but it's out there, and I'm sure some people are gonna be inspired by what I can actually say in the past 6 minutes now. So now you have a plan. I think it was Gary Vee saying that. You have a plan, that's great, you have great ideas. Ideas are like nothing if there is no executions. So now you have to take action. You just do it. Like, decide today is the day I'm gonna start doing that. Even if it's not perfect, it's better imperfect out there than perfect, but it will never happen. So you'll never be like totally happy with what you're doing and the situation you're in, because if you're waiting for perfection, that will never happen. Nobody's perfect. And actually, I love imperfection, because you're imperfect, you're trying to get better, and you're actually challenging yourself, and you're doing stuff you're not comfortable with, and you just get out of this like super comfort zone when you know everything. This is why there is so much people staying where they are, because they're just scared. So face your freaking fears. You're gifted. If you're like scared about doing something, you are gifted. I am gifted, because the first time I did this video, I was like, okay, that's gonna be fun, just let's do it. And I was like, that's not as easy as it sounds. First, it's not your native language, so your brain has to like work at the same time. Secondly, you have to do kind of like a monologue, talk to yourself, find the ideas, connect all the different dots, and just like put everything together in something like really kind of like structured from the beginning to the end. It starts to get better, but I don't care if it's imperfect. You don't have to be perfect. People are not looking for perfection. You're imperfect. This is what makes you unique. I am unique because I touch my hair, I have this French accent, I move my hands, but this is me. If people don't like me, it's not a big deal. I actually prefer people not liking me and people actually liking me, but I don't want people to be like average, like, oh, I kind of like this girl. No, you like me or you don't like me, that's great. I don't care. But just don't care about what people are thinking about you. You can use excuses, perfection, even self-sabotage to not taking action. And trust me, I am a king, a master of self-sabotage. And I'm working on that in a daily basis. But just telling yourself, this person is better than me because he's prettier, he has blonde hair, like she has blonde hair, she's like smaller than me because I'm really tall. She's smaller, this is why, she has more experience, her dad is doing that, like his family is helping and stuff. There is so much things that you can refer to just procrastinate or just don't do what scares you. So please today, if you have this lifestyle dream or just this really thing that matters to you, take action on a daily basis. And how I can kind of relate that to Facebook ads, because it's the challenge. With Facebook ads, nothing, there is no universal rules. Like nothing is just settled. There is no one funnel working. There is no one creative having the best results, because you have to test. And when you test, you don't know where you're going. You're testing audiences, creative, you're testing everything. So you have no freaking idea what is going to work. So you're testing, you're failing. You're testing, you're failing. Same in your life. Take action, it's gonna be bad, but just pick up the good things. Try again, and just do it over and over again till finding the winners, just killing the losers, and just improving and just stick with this like goal in mind, and you will definitely get where you want to go. And this is not because I'm talented, this is not because I'm full of confidence. Everything I acquired, of course there is a bit of personality, but it doesn't mean because you're not like 100% confident or 100% with a French accent or 100% with all the things you want that you're not going to achieve what you have in mind and what you're really dreaming about. So please guys, it can be about Facebook ads, it can be about your own life. You just have to take action now.